I did not jump it. I did not jump it. Yes, I did not jump it. They came to my house just to kill me, to kill me.
Did not jump it.
And the Igbo man did not jump it. Your own Nigerian army just to see me there. Oh, your own court said a defendant did not jump bail. Defendant did not jump bail. I need my witnesses in court to testify in Abuja. Oh, your own court ruling my lord. He did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run. Igbo man must not jump your bail. Your own God, my Lord, said that he did not jump bail. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I don't know why my case should be contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria, Constitution of United Nations.
Extradition from Kenya.
Your own God, my Lord, I am dead already, yes, dead already. The only thing that can bring me back is Biafra.
Igbo nation.
This life is meaningless without freedom, real freedom.
Biafra.
African man.
Freedom. Igbo nation.
Biafra. Oh, rise up like the rising sun. Nigeria, Nigeria, divide peacefully. Referendum.
Let them go.
Referendum. Now is African man. Freedom. Oh, Nigeria, your own call ruling my Lord. My Lord. Your own call, my Lord. I did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run. Real man no jump bail. Why thou prosecute me, my Lord? Why persecute an innocent man, my Lord? There is God, oh yes, there is God. The whole world is watching. I did not jump in. Yes, I did not jump in. Jump in. Jump in. They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Let it all get style. Let it all get style. Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me dead. Oh, I saw
You said.
defender.
Self-defender. Did not jump in.
I did not jump in.
Stand tall, I stand firm.
To defend myself, Nigeria, obey your own court order. I did not jump the bail. They came to kill, oh, extra rendition.
Extra rendition.
I did not jump your bail. I did not jump your bail. Yes, there is God. The whole world is watching. I did not jump it. Yes, I did not jump it.
Jump in.
They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Like it all gets started.
Let it all get style. Let it all get style.
Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me there.
Oh, I sigh.
I say defender, self-defender.
We are jumping.
I did not jump in. I stand tall, I stand firm. defend myself. I did it, obey your own court order. I did not jump the bail. They came to kill love. Extra rendition. Extra rendition. I did not jump your bed.
Mommy, you did not jump bell. You did not. I did not jump your bed.
Oh, 4,998 gone in 1 year. Been burned 85 in a week. The world's still clear. 6,000 run from Plateau Plains. No soldier near. December 25, the killers came. No Christmas cheer. 140 killed in Christmas raids. Churches crushed like brittle bones. Pregnant mother, toddler, child. No names, just ashes, stones. They danced on pews we bled to build. They smiled while saints were shot and still they call it clash, not plot. The blood still speaks. It don't forget. It don't forgive. It cries unreal. The blood still speaks. It stains the ground. It marks the map. It won't back down. The blood still speaks. You'll hear it now. Not vengeance, just the sound of truth aloud. Killed us, built houses for those who burned. But our mothers sleep in sewage. Our church is still unreturned. They call them reform fighters. We call them neighbors' graves. We bury the baptized. They rebrand the depraved. And every time we cry for help, they quote us stats and peace. But you can't plant hope on land where justice is deceased. The blood still speaks. In burning fields, in Boko smoke, in Gwaza's hills. The blood still speaks. In Sunday shoes, still soaked in red, inside the pews. The blood still speaks. From girl to God, from grave to sky, from ash to rod. They killed us slow. They named it war. They blamed it tribe. They closed the door. But we know truth. It bleeds then burns. It waits in wells. It always returns. So build your silence tall and proud. Our blood will pull it down out loud. The blood still speaks. The blood still roars. It shakes the dome. It breaks the floor. The blood still speaks. From every name you failed to say, still flames remain. The blood still speaks. Not for revenge, but for blood still speaks. Oh, 4,998 gone in 1 year. Been who burned 85 in a week. The world's still clear. 6,000 run from Plateau Plains, no soldier near. December 25, the killers came, no Christmas cheer.
A minute silence to our fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. We mourn our heroes past, we celebrate them, and our heroes living as we continue to fight on to see that Biafra is fully restored. Ise.
140 killed in Christmas raids, churches crushed like brittle bones, pregnant mother, toddler child, no names, just ashes, stones. They danced on pews we bled to build, they smiled while saints were shot, and still they call it clash, not plot. The blood still speaks, it don't forget, it don't forgive, it cries unread. The blood still speaks, it stains the ground, it marks the map, it won't back down. The blood still speaks, you'll hear it now, not vengeance, just the sound of truth aloud. They gave jobs to those who killed us, built houses for those who burned. But our mothers sleep in sewage, our church is still unreturned. They call them reform fighters, we call them neighbors' graves. We bury the baptized, they rebrand the depraved. And every time we cry for help, they quote us stats and peace. But you can't plant hope on land where justice is deceased. The blood still speaks in burning fields, in Boko They named it war, they blamed it tribe, they closed the door. But we know truth, it bleeds then burns, it waits in wells, it always returns. So build your silence tall and proud, our blood will pull it down out loud. The blood still speaks. The blood still roars. It shakes the dome. It breaks the floor. The blood still speaks. From every name you failed to say, still flames remain. The blood still speaks. Not for revenge, but for the king. The bitter end will not be this. Will not be shame, will not be silence, will not be blame. The blood still speaks, and it speaks your name. We are still here, we are not the end. We are the witness, the blood still speaks.
The blood still speaks. I welcome every one of you to this very program. I salute our leaders that have lived before us and those that are still sacrificing to this day. And I say kudos to them for the good work that they have done so far and they are still doing by sacrificing their lives for Biafra. I salute our Biafra Defense Forces. I salute our Biafrans in the homeland who are putting their lives on the line. To every casket and coffin that is lowered into the ground, there is a baby, there is a child, there is a mother, there is a father, there is an uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, grandfather, grandmother, great grandfather, great grandmother. There is a friend, there is a well wisher, there is a peer group, there is a classmate. There are those you play Tells My Moonlight with. There are those you met in the stream when you went to fetch water and you all had a good time in the stream. I thank you all and I salute all of you for joining us. And we must continue. Greetings to the entire cabinet of BRGI. Greetings to our APM. And greetings to all Biafrans who are making things happen now. The blood still speaks, and BRGI have been able to achieve one of the phases of our template, and we are still going forward on others. So when you check the scorecards of BRGI so far, since after the convention, under the leadership of our APM, you will know that you are going the right direction. And I have a question to other people who claim that they are actually the people that are fighting for Biafra. What is your scorecard since December to this very day? If you claim that you are fighting for Biafra independence, or if you claim that you are actually the one that is speaking for the Biafran people, or if you claim you're the one that is taking the message of Biafra freedom to everywhere, what is on your scorecard? What is on your scorecard? That's the message I pose to everyone who are parading themselves as those that are making things happen.
We have three ex-former president of Nigeria. They all said Nigeria is a mere geographical expression that is never a country, that the British government trying to make it work, but the people are not united. It's not working. Tafawa Balawa said it. Nnamdi Azikiwe, former president, said it. Former President Goodluck Jonathan. They all acknowledge that Nigeria is not a country. Why are we forcing these people to be together? Why they are different people? So we urge EU to do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. And this was my interview with the Prime Minister in exile of the Biafra Republic, a powerful personality who calls the European Union and the United States of America to recognize the Biafra Republic, to stop the genocide against Christians in Nigeria and ex-Nigeria is the much better way for the world, much better, of course, for the Biafra people and for the Christians in Nigeria. It will be a stable partner for trade and for security and for prosperity for the Biafran people and as well for the free world. And I thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. And also let me say that I will continue my fight towards freedom for Biafra. Okay. And it's a big honor that you have been joining our show.
Thank you very much. I just want to remind the EU as well that the Gulf of Guinea is in Biafran territory. They should remember what is happening in Yemen by the Houthis. If the Gulf of Guinea, if they allow this terrorist Nigerian state, because it's a terrorist state, with these terrorists, if they, for example, capture Biafra land, know that the Gulf of Guinea, they will disrupt trade. But we Biafran will resist. We'll make sure that we are free, and we want to remind them that when it comes to the business interest, we are open to negotiate, to do business with them. I think we will be the best ally to make sure that from the West African Sahel, we will checkmate the terrorists. Because what they are doing, they're trying to capture both Biafra land, Nigeria, or the surrounding West Africa, especially Biafra land, to attack EU from there. They should recognize Biafra so that we all can counter this terrorism and fight together. Thank you. The time is now. Biafra is here, and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released. The Nigerian terrorist state don't have the right to still be holding him because he commit no crime. And our leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa from Finland, he needs to be released. He's just a freedom fighter. Every country in the world fought for their freedom. United States of America fought for their freedom, 1776, from the Great Britain. So Biafra is fighting a just cause for freedom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. All the best from Austria, from Vienna. Thanks for joining the show.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome for freedom.
Thank you.
The recording.
The APM have been to the US Congress, submitted testimonies for Biafra and to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to the release of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, to Biafra independence and to Biafra freedom. And today, he has left or traveled from Washington, D.C., and now he is also engaging the European leaders. Gunther is from the European region and is a very key player in activism. And when you heard him speak, he started by apologizing to the Biafran people for the role the Europeans played in 67 to 70s against the Biafran people in the genocidal war and pledged and called on their leaders to answer their good name today going forward so that they will not continue to be in the bad books of Biafran people. I have a question to ask those that are wearing uniforms, calling themselves doctors and engineers and professors. What have you done and where are you stepping to speak to the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa? Where have you gone? Which congressional event did you assemble? Whether you are in US or you are in Europe or you're in UK or Asia, where and what did you do to show that you are also demanding for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and to the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa? APM Kere with BRGI, they do their own and you're seeing the result. Before, all of you say they carry back, they snap photo. But all the photos he's been snapping, the scorecards have shown you all the result now. And today you can see Nigeria running up and down on the sanctions of America. APM did not go to the US Congress to have meeting with the lawmakers of America singing the praises of Nigeria. No, he went there to destroy the image of Nigeria. He went there to submit petitions against Nigeria and Finland. He went there to submit things demanding for Biafra independence from where our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and where our Prime Minister do the work stop. That is where he continues to amplify and set new strategies that makes the difference. I am calling on all of you that are claiming to be accountability group 1 and accountability group 2. What have you done so far and where is your scorecard? BRGI went to the US Congress and then called for the sanctions of Nigeria and Finland. The testimony that was submitted is available on the official website of US government. It is not in our website that you have to go and locate it. You have to go and locate it in the US congressional website where the petition and testimonies were submitted. And US government were urged to do what? To invoke the Magnitsky Act, Accountability Act, which you see Senator Ted Cruz invoking today, which you see Congressman Rep. Moore invoking today. Those were the demands that the Biafra Republic government in exile called on the US government to invoke so that Nigerian officials and Finland officials will be sanctioned. I am asking all of you today who claim to be accountability group 1 of Orabo Fulani and others that claim to be accountability group 1, group 2 of Emma and Choma, what do you have to show of your scorecard since after you tried to destroy our finance? I guess there is nothing to show, right? I guess there is nothing to show because when you search very well, there is no evidence of them having anything to be able to show. So the question is now, what do they have to show? I'm still checking to see if these people have any result to show us. I'm checking to see if accountability group 1 and 2 have any results to show. Does accountability group 1 and 2 have any result to show so far? I am asking, please. You guys said Sonny and Okechukwu Nkere, they want power. They want to destroy PM. They want to destroy PROGI. This has been the propaganda you guys used to deceive all Biafrans since December. You guys said, I collected money from Nigerian government. I shared the money with Okechukwu Nkere, that I was even going to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out to come and destroy the convention. All these were to destroy the minds of Biafrans so that they will stay very far away from supporting BRGI. Did that stop BRGI from going forward? We are moving from low level to high level. None of you that call yourselves professors, doctors, were able to have the ability and the possibility to have access to the US Capitol, the White House of America, and then get approval for us to have a US congressional first ever briefing on Biafra, where we table the testimony of the Christians massacred and slaughtered on a daily basis in Biafra land and in Nigeria in general. It is only BRGIA that did it. It is only the same Okechukwu Nkere that all of you say is a criminal that did it. Something that has never been done before in this life. Okechukwu Nkere was able to make it happen. The first ever congressional briefing. That was the testimony of Biafrans, giving testimony to the US Congress against one Nigeria for the massacre of babies, women, and children. That was the congressional testimony that opened the door for every other person in Nigeria to now have the boldness to speak about the Christian genocide. Everyone believed and understood that there has been a Christian genocide. But who had the boldness and the courage to stand before US Congress, where your faces and names will be registered in the US system? Nobody had such courage. Even the Nigerianists, they could not testify with their eyes open and organize themselves in group to come out so that if they call tomorrow and say, what did you do? They can still come back and stand on what they said. No. Many of them are afraid that if they do so, they will not be able to revisit Nigeria again because they are not ready to see the ex-Nigeria break up to pieces for the lives of people to be. No. They rather prefer to see babies, women, and children pillage on a daily basis, while they will continue to enter Nigeria, fly in and out, and continue to do this and do that. But it is BRGIA that made it happen. All the Biafrans that participated in the US congressional briefing, you guys made the difference. It is what you did that speak and has given room to what is going on today. If these men and women here did not appear in US Congress, hey, who do you think would have done it? These men and women here appeared in the US Congress to testify against one Nigeria terrorist existence. This was the breakthrough. This was where everything was needed to be sealed. If you do every paperwork and submit and submit and submit, then there is no official coming out to declare with your mouth and for the entire world to see you with the boldness that you are doing it and you're doing it courageously. There is nothing that can seal what you've done. But Biafra Republic government in exile, under the leadership of Okechukwu Nkere, they did it. After all the testimonies and petitions submitted to the US government behind the scene and every evidence submitted, they made bold to step into the US Capitol. They made bold to organize a US congressional briefing on Biafra where they gave live testimony that lasted over an hour. They explained the plight of the Biafran people and the indigenous people in that contraption. They led the precedence of what is going on and what is needed. And later on, you saw the fire blow. Boom! Fire Nyash opened for Nigeria. That was the key that opened the door. Having meeting with the third man in America, no be moi moi. If you are opportune to have meeting with the third man in America, then you know that what you are discussing has yielded fruit. This is number 3 man in America. Number 3 man in America, the Speaker of America. This is Senator Ted Cruz that has become the shockwave of Nigerian government today. And all of them are crying. And this one is Brian Mast, the chairman of the House on Foreign Affairs, where decisions are made. If they want to sell arms to Nigeria, that endorsement will go through the table of this man. So, Nigeria, you people have entered one chance. Biafran people, having seen the Biafra Republic government in exile acting prime minister, with all the strides and results that he has put on the table, what else do you need to continue in your criticism that he is still carrying back and that he doesn't have something to show? He's back. He's giving results. Yes. His bag is giving result. Yes. These documents you see here, they came out from this bag. Oh. And from where you saw this document, there are more things inside this bag. And let me shock you. As I speak now, as I speak now, this very APM that you see here, it is in Washington, D.C. Doing what? Pressing Nigeria neck again. As I speak now, he's having meeting. He's having meeting with U.S. lawmakers, pressing Nigeria neck again. So his own work is to see that he pressed Nigeria neck, pressed their neck very well, till the biggest cry come out. He's pressing their neck day in, day out. He was here in this interview earlier in the morning. We finished this interview, and then He praised Nigerian neck in this interview in the morning. He praised the European Commission neck in this interview in the morning for all of them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister. And then he still went back again to US Congress. As I am speaking now, he is pressing their neck again. So this man is not sleeping. He is the workaholic of our time. The talk and do APM, who is doing wonders. What I expect from all Biafrans now, having seen and known that he has now traveled his diplomatic engagement to where? He is now going to Europe. He's engaging Gonta now all the way from Europe and NATO. And he is not talking for any other thing than release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release Simon Ekpa, release Biafran people, give us Biafra independence. All of you that are saying that we want to kill Prime Minister, we don't want him to come out, we want his position. Why is your APM still going around asking for the release of our Prime Minister? If he is looking for position, like all of you said, if he wants to kill Prime Minister, like all of you said, because all of you say Sonny and APM, they want to kill Prime Minister. If I want to keep Prime Minister and APM want to keep Prime Minister and we want his position, like all of you are claiming, why are we doing every campaign petitioning EU and Nigeria everywhere we go? Everywhere we go, we are putting paper to sanction EU, sanction Finland, sanction Nigeria. Because of what? Kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and imprisoning our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. We are the ones doing it too. We are the ones going out to canvass and submit petition to his release, while the rest of you just sit down there, very useless, doing nothing, contributing no factor to the growth of Biafra restoration. The only thing you do is to sit down there, open your platform, and be talking all manners of rubbish, castigating our efforts and doing everything to destroy what we are doing. But we are the same people that is taking your bullet. And we are the same people that are going extra mile to still engage those we know and need to engage to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. While all of you are there doing evil. You see, while Sonny and the BRGI and the Prime Minister Okechukwu Nkere are doing everything possible, which you are all seeing the results. You are seeing every result that we are doing. We are not doing underground, where we carry our head and put inside the pit, and then you see our 2 legs up and say we are doing underground. After 10 years, we will come out with results. No. As we do, they show. While we are busy doing all this, and you are seeing all the results, do you know what Emma, Accountability, and Choma are doing? There is something that Ngozi Orabufulani has not done that Emma and Choma Accountability have done. Yes. Emma and Choma Accountability have done something worse that Ngozi have not even done. I'm telling you people. What has Emma and Choma done that is worse than what Ngozi have done or what Ngozi had done? Emma had to send out a Zoom link. They put the Zoom link everywhere. And they say, Prime Minister Simon, inside prison, he wants to come and talk to Biafrans. And then they send this Zoom link to even the defense forces that are in the battlefield to come in and be talking. Then they put those recording on air so that they will use it to implicate Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. It's anoint. The man. What is the idea of you telling Prime Minister Simon Ekpa inside prison to log into a Zoom? Then you call the Biafra Defense Forces, those who have their numbers that are in the battlefield, to come and be talking in that Zoom. And then you record Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's voice, somebody that is in prison and is standing trial. You record his voice and the communications of everyone talking there, most especially the Biafra Defense Forces, who also log into the Zoom because you all deceived them. That Prime Minister said you want to have direct meeting with them. What are you aiming at? Somebody is in detention, in prison, and is standing trial. They have not concluded his trial yet. He has appealed for the jurisdiction, and they are going to open the case, and they are still gathering more evidence against him. Then you set him up. You set Simon Ekpa up from inside prison. Did Simon know that you are going to call Biafra Defense Forces members to come into a Zoom and then have him talk, and then you record his voice and circulate it on the media? Somebody that is inside prison. So that it will be on record that he is inside prison and he is communicating with Biafra Defense Forces, right? So that it will be on record that he's inside prison and he's the one commanding Biafra Defense Forces, is giving them instruction. So that it will be on record that they will use as evidence against him as they will commence the appeal trial again. The evidence will be there. That Simon Ekpa, why is it that you are in prison? And then, from your case file, it was ruled out and proven that you have no connection with Biafra Defense Forces, that you are not the one commanding them. You're not the one having meetings with them. You're not the one giving them orders. You're not the one giving them instructions. So how come you are in prison? You are awaiting trial, and then you are organizing a live Zoom meeting. You are inside prison and you break the rules and you organize a live Zoom meeting. And then you are now communicating and having meeting with Biafra Defense Forces. This is what Emma and Chioma Accountability Group have done, so that you can use it to implicate Simon in his ongoing case. You see, some of you are working against the freedom of Mazi Simon Ekpa, directly and indirectly, without knowing. Some of you know what you're doing, and you're doing it deliberately because you want to sabotage him. You don't want him to come out as soon as possible. But we are advocating every day here. We are submitting petition to the US government. We are submitting petition to every table that we are knocking. And we are demanding for his immediate release. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has been talking and having meeting with us. But we have never recorded that his meeting or bring it out to come and play and circulate it on the social media, because we know the implications. We know the communications we have, and we know the intricacies. We know what it will mean to his case for him to be in prison while he has appealed for the case that is ongoing and is to be appearing in court again. And mind you, when you file for appeal of a case, the people that you are trying to prove a point against, they will be sketching everywhere looking for evidences based on what you submitted to stand to prove a point. And now, now, Emma and Chioma set you up, our prime minister. They told you to come to meeting and talk to Biafrans. And then they did not tell you what they are going to do with the meeting. They did not tell you that they are going to record you and put you on air and circulate it. They did not tell you that that same meeting that they have invited the Biafra Defense Forces to come and also talk, so that it will be on record that Biafra Defense Forces, that you have meeting with Biafra Defense Forces and they were communicating with you while you are in prison, while you are standing trial, while you are proving to the court that you have no link and connection with the Biafra Defense Forces. But this is what Emma and Chioma is trying to prove to the EU court, that you are lying, that you have everything to do, and you are the one communicating and connecting with Biafra Defense Forces. This kind of evil has not happened since December that PM has been in detention. This kind of evil has not happened since even after the month of May that they pronounce is years of imprisonment. Erema and Chioma have sat down to see that they are losing the fight that they started in order to destroy the foundations of BRGI. These are the people that blocked the BRGI website for over 3 months. They hit their hands on the chest and say they are ready to block the website if BRGI APM do not allow them to take over the website. So they were ready to block the website so that Biafrans will not be able to make donations to support Biafra independence, to even support anything for this Biafra. For good 3 months, these people blocked the website on the condition that they want to control the website. The same prime minister that they said that told them to go and release that website back and restore it back to the way it was, they refuse. All of you today will hear, they say, oh, you don't obey prime minister. Emma and Chioma Azubike, they blocked the Biafra government website for good 3 months. And they still came back and said, oh, PM told them that they should go and unblock the website and restore it back. But they refuse. Till today, they refuse. And then when they saw that we have moved on, that we have created a new pattern and portal so that we can be able to raise funds to continue, that they cannot stalk us, they now went kaka. They did everything they saw that they are losing. Now, the next thing they want to do is to arrange a meeting, call Prime Minister that he should come to the meeting in a Zoom meeting, and then they call many Biafrans in. They now arrange meeting and call Biafra Defense Forces into the meeting. Then everything that Prime Minister is saying in the meeting, they record it out. Everything that the Biafra Defense Forces are saying in the meeting, they record it out and then they push it to the media. How evil could Emma and Chioma be? How evil could all these groups be? Do you know the implications of what you did? Okay, Nkere and Sonny that you say are evil. Have we brought any communication, any audio communication with PM to come and play his voice to the Biafran people on air? I want all Biafrans to prove to me where I have brought any of PM's voice, as he is in now since December. show me or tell me any of Obatobie's voice that I have played in a meeting that we have with him. Then I brought that voice to come and play in the social media. Or I brought that voice to come and turn it to video and then push it out to the social media. I'm asking everybody to go and dig out and bring those kind of videos or audios to me. I want to see, so that you know the level at which these people want to destroy Prime Minister, so that when they now resume the appeal, Finland and EU Commission will be opening the book and tell him, on so day, you are inside this prison. But from inside this prison, you organize a meeting, a Zoom meeting. You are having meeting with Biafra Defense Forces. This is the evidence and the video is on air. This is your voice. This is you speaking. These are your members speaking. And these are what they are saying. How did you have such privilege to organize a meeting from inside prison and to do all this when you are proving to the court that you have no direct communication, or you're not the one commanding Biafra Defense Forces, or you're not having meeting with them? How come now that you are in prison, you are organizing meeting with them and you're speaking and the evidences are on air? Are you breaching the prison code of conduct? I don't know if some of you understand the damage that Emma and Chioma, Ajare, Azubike, and all these people are doing to destroy Simon Ekpa here. Do you guys really understand? Do you guys really understand? Let me repeat it again. In all the meetings that we have with our PM, as he is in prison now, I cannot, and I have not, and our APM have not brought any recording. We don't record him while we have such meetings. We don't push such meetings to the media to implicate him, because he is in prison and he is standing trial. The case has not ended. We have appealed for the case and they will resume the sitting in court again. And while this is happening, they are monitoring every of his communications and anything that he does, who he talks to, and whatever he's doing. Then when Finland court or EU court will now sit down and see a video of him circulating on the social media that he is talking from prison and he is having meeting with Biafra Defense Forces. What is Emma, Chioma, Ajare, Azubike, Rubin Nadi, Joy Robi, Obi Obodo? What are you people cooking against Simon Ekpa's release? What are you people cooking? What are you people cooking against Simon Ekpa's release? If you're not cooking something evil against Simon Ekpa's release, why will you organize a meeting and then you bring the recording of that meeting to throw it in the media so that everybody will hear whatever is said in a private meeting? So that everybody will hear that Biafra Defense Forces were inside that meeting also talking. It is a good thing that our PM have meeting with whoever he wants to have meeting. I cannot restrict him, neither you can restrict him. He is a man of his own. He can talk to whoever he wants to talk to and have meeting. But the people he has the meeting with should consider his interest first. They should not destroy him by bringing out the records of those meetings
and pushing it out in the media for public showy display. That is destroying Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of BRJ, who is suffering in detention because of all of us Biafrans. It was because of Biafra that they grabbed him and put him in prison. Do you know why I have not opened the court case or the jurisdiction? Because when I look at it, they don't see anything to use against him. We submitted every evidences to clear every doubt that they brought against him. So they decided to go and look for his domestic case in Finland. They're now going to go and dig into his tax fraud irregularity cases and his breach of lawyers or legal ethics in Finland. And there is nothing to hold against him for Biafra, because you cannot say you are imprisoning him because he is fighting for Biafra independence. Everybody have the right for self-determination to advocate for the freedom of his people. We cannot fold our arms and watch and see our babies, women, and children massacred. And I will be opening that case file very soon. We've done a lot to submit series of evidences to prove to Finland that Simon was fighting and is fighting for a just cause, and that is the Biafra independence. But what is Emma and Chioma doing today? What is Joy Robi Azubike Ruby Nadi doing today? What is Madam Vam 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 Obi Obodo doing today? And all of you that gathered there, I have seen all of you share that video. And I will play that video when I come back again live. I want everybody to understand the damages that Emma and Chioma is doing to Simon to be released. Simon instructed us to send Honorable Fulani out of the social media in early February, March, April, and May. Because of what? This woman was giving the European Commission more evidences against Simon in the ongoing case. She was using signatures of Simon, using Simon's name, using his official stamp, using many of Simon's documents that she had privilege to, and even bringing out confidential meeting, cabinet meeting, where important things are discussed, even where email communications between the Prime Minister and our lobbyists, leak all of them on the social media. All these were evidences that were being used against our prime. And it was piling up, piling up, piling up. And then he instructed that we should send Honorable Fulani out of the social media because she's causing more havoc to his case that is ongoing. And you saw all this stipulated in the lawsuit memo, which we released. And this message was also sent to Honorable Fulani herself. And when she came to deliver the message, she told you, our Prime Minister sent message through Attorney. And then he said, we should be careful of what we do in social media, starting from me and everybody. She could not deliver the message the way it came. So I am asking all of you today, what is different from what Honorable Fulani did and what Emma and Chioma and Mama Ajare are doing today? What Honorable Fulani did is not even worst compared to what Emma and Chioma, Ruben Nadi, and Madam Vama Vama are doing now. It's just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention now. And then We send somebody to go and have a secret meeting with him. And then in that very secret meeting, then we put Biafra Defense Forces online to also be part of that meeting. Then after that meeting, we bring the meeting and publish it online. But our Onyendu is standing in court and is telling Nigeria that he is in detention, that he doesn't command or make decision or say anything that is happening here now. But now appears a video on social media that stated that, Onyendu, you had meeting with Sonny and Okenkere and Biafra Defense Forces. They were also there, they were talking with you, and these were your verbatim to verbatim pronouncement. And this happened on the 12th of October, 2025. Onyendu, you said in your court filing that you have nothing to do or in decision making, you're not the one commanding or sending messages as you are here now. Onyendu, how do you prove this? What do you expect that Onyendu will say? What do you expect that Onyendu will say? And how do you expect that Onyendu will defend himself when his own communication has been recorded and leaked out and played out in the social media? It is circulating everywhere. How do you think and what do you think that Onyendu will be able to defend himself when the evidence is presented before you in court? How do you think? What do you think? How will Onyendu defend himself in court? With evidence. When you listen to that video that the man did, that recording that he put Simon in problem, you can hear them tell you the day it happened. Ugo 247 was using the video to share everywhere. Ugo 247 is using the video, he share on Twitter, he share on Facebook, he share on YouTube, he share on TikTok, he come out everywhere. Ugo 247 is coming and telling you, yes, I saw the video. I hear him. He was there speaking. This person was there. This person was there. This person was there. All these people, they were there in that meeting. And they don't have common sense to know that this very meeting and audio that they have brought out to circulate on the media, that they are implicating Simon. They don't count it to understand that they are implicating Simon. Simon is in prison. Simon doesn't have the right to organize any meeting while he is in prison. He is breaching the rules of the prison custody. And if he has the right to make call and talk to people privately, but not to come and be on air inside prison, and you are bringing evidence to show Nigerian government, to show Finland government, that Simon participated, he organized a meeting, summoned all Biafrans, and he's speaking direct and giving orders and instruction. And that Biafra Defense Forces are also part of the meeting. Chai, hello, Mero. You see, I'm talking about the scorecard of BRGI. So you can see one scorecard here of BRGI, and then you ask another one, where is another scorecard? You ask Orabu Fulani, where is your own scorecard? Orabu Fulani is giving you her own scorecard in northern Nigeria. She's going to Kwara State to seek recognition of her USB charger. She's going to Kaduna to seek recognition of her USB charger. She's going to Kwara, she's going to Plateau to seek recognition of her USB charger. She buy survivor whistle and give all her morons to blow survivor whistle when they see AK-47 terrorists coming after them. She also told them that she has made arrangement to fly all of them to Nigeria. So they are still waiting for the flight to carry all of them to Nigeria. Maybe they have not confirmed the ticket yet. So very soon, Honorable Fulani will confirm the ticket for all of them. They are still waiting. Honorable Fulani also organized Ebubagu generals and commanders wearing slippers and wearing ID card. They say when Nigerian terrorist government catch you on the road, present the ID card to them. Tell them that you are Ebubagu USB charger army group. Even Solomon Kwacha, that was the person that launched the campaign of the ID card and the bank account and the code. Honorable Fulani has removed Solomon Kwacha and brought in Caterpillar. Honorable Fulani has also removed Onyemi and brought in more Ebubagu terrorists to be our commanders and generals. Honorable Fulani tried to destroy Biafra Defense Forces. She could not succeed. So she decided to go and work with Ebubagu groups. At least, Honorable Fulani has disengaged herself with Biafra Republic Government in Ezra, BRGI. This very BRGI where is making things happen. She has disengaged herself and then carry her own new name, USB charger DPM and head of state. So anyway she go, everybody know that she's USB charger DPM and head of state. So whatever she is doing now, nobody can use it against Simon because she is in a USB charger group alone. But do you know what a Machoma and accountability group are doing? Organizing a meeting, calling Simon to come inside and talk to Biafra Defense Forces and Biafrans, and then they record the meeting. If Simon knew that this meeting, they are going to use it to implicate him and push it to the media and circulate it everywhere, circulate his voice, circulate everything that he said in that meeting from inside prison. When you are still standing trial and your case is coming up in court, then you are having meeting and they say you're having meeting with Biafra Defense Forces and every Biafran that log in there. If Simon knew that Emma and Choma are setting him up to use that very video and that very meeting to circulate on social media to implicate him, Simon would have not appeared in that meeting. They told him, just come and say hi to Biafrans in a Zoom meeting. They did not tell Simon, Simon, we are going to record this, your voice, and cut this video, everything you are doing here, and circulate it on the social media. They did not tell him. They did not tell Simon that this is the plan. They did not tell Simon that they are planning to record whatever he's saying here and then take it to the social media and circulate to be used against him in Finland. Because the Finland government, the EU government, they are searching everywhere to pick evidences against Simon. Let me tell all of you that everything that Nigerian terrorist government, Finland government, and European government use against Simon in court, they pick everything from the social media. Everything we have been doing, whatever he speak, any pronouncement that he made, anything that he said with his mouth, whatever he posted, whatever he shared, anything that he said with his mouth, that is what the European court used against Simon. If you are surprised, you will see how they went to go and dig up his tweet, dig up pronouncement that he made with his mouth when he is on a State of the Union broadcast, when he is having meeting in town hall and then he says something, they dig out some of what he says to use it against him in court. And then we tried so much to supply contra evidence to debunk all these lies that they wanted to use against him because they wanted to turn the narrative. Having seen that they did not succeed in having something tangible to hold against him, having seen that we made Finland to know that he has no connection with Biafra Defense Forces and that he has nothing to do with Biafra Defense Forces. He's not the commander-in-chief, he's not the chief of defense staff, that he is just the prime minister. That he is just the prime minister, but not commanding the army. And they had no evidence against him because we made sure we wash all those parts out. So, Emma and Choma are saying that they still have to come and create another scene as evidence for Finland. Having seen that the ball is on a plain field and you don't have anything to use to lock Simon up because of Biafra Defense Forces or because of Biafra independence, they only use tax fraud in Finland and breach of legal ethics in Finland against him. Now, what has Emma and Choma done? They now organize meeting now. They put out the Zoom link. They advertise it and told every Biafran. They went and sent message to some of the Biafra Defense Forces. And they told them that Simon said he wants to talk to them in a meeting, that they should come inside the meeting. Are you listening? Simon did not send them all, but this is the plan of Emma, Choma, Ruben Nadi, Obi, Azubike, and all of them. What is the aim and objective? To implicate Simon, to use that video against Simon and to circulate it on the social media. When I will play the video, you will hear the voices of people that speak. And I will ask you, which people or which person's voice did you hear so? Aha. I will ask you, which person's voice did you hear so? It is not about you. Oh, Simon is coming to speak to Biafra. Simon, no. Understand the intricacy of what they are doing. Why is it that we've had series of meetings with Simon inside detention and we never brought such meeting to put it in the media, to record his voice and come and put it in the media? And let me also shock you. Honorable Fulani told you people 4 months ago that PM has told us to drop the lawsuit against her, that she's begging PM, that PM now is pressuring us to drop the lawsuit against her, and that we have refused. Did Honorable Fulani bring out the minute or the communication or that audio or that meeting which she had that message communication with Prime Minister in prison? Did she bring it to the social media? Did she bring it to the social media? I am asking all of you a question. I want all of you to reason and understand something. I started by saying Emma and Chioma has done the worst of what Honorable Fulani done or did. I'm asking you people now, when Honorable Fulani told you people, that she has reached out to PM and that PM has mandated Sonny and Okenkere to drop the lawsuit against her, eh? I am asking you, did you see Honorable Fulani bring that message communication to come and publish it in the social media? Did you see it? Did you see Honorable Fulani bring, whether it was a phone call or whether the communication came from a third party? Did you see Honorable Fulani come and publish that audio communication of how PM was saying it? Or how PM passed the message? Or the person that brought the message? Did you see Honorable Fulani come and publish that message in the social media? Verbatim to show that this is how the message came. This is the person that brought the message. You know Honorable Fulani? Honorable Fulani, when she is crazy, she will go and screenshot message and come and put in the social media. She will even go and bring private meeting and put in the media. But I am asking you, did you see Honorable Fulani this time bring that message from Simon, our PM, to come and put it on the social media? Did you see it? Please, I am asking everybody. If you saw where Honorable Fulani posted that message on Twitter X or Facebook or YouTube, that this message, it came as a call, or it came as email, or it came from a third party, a middleman, or this is the person that delivered. Did you see Honorable Fulani bring that screenshot or that recording and then play it for you to hear PM's voice, or to hear the write-up, or to see it, how PM made the communication? Did you see her bring it and split it in the social media? Okay. Honorable Fulani no get sense. But she gets sense for this one, Abi. She gets sense for this one because she is protecting her interests. Do you get the point? Honorable Fulani no get sense, but she gets sense for this one because she is protecting her interests. She did not bring the information to come and push it because now she is looking for her interests to be protected. But how come Emma and Chioma will now bring a meeting that Simon, according to them, they said, Simon, come and say hi to Biafran. So Simon did not know the people they all arranged into the Zoom so that they will use as evidence against Simon. And it did not just stop there in the meeting. They now carried the meeting recording, form it as a video, and throw it in the social media. And then you will hear the voices of Biafra Defense Forces inside the meeting. Why? Why do you want to implicate Simon? Why? Why do you want to do so? Why did you do that? And why do you want to implicate Simon? Why do you do that? Hey, hello, Mero. Hello, Mero. We have meeting with Simon. We don't record him while he's talking. We've had meeting for like 1 hour online discussing. We don't record him to come and play it online to sabotage him. We don't bring what we are coming and what he's saying to come and play the audio online and push it out on the social media. This is somebody that is in detention and is standing trial. Doing so is going to implicate him because the people that are speaking inside the Zoom are people which he has tried to prove in court that he has no communication with these people, is not the one commanding them. And then a more accountability group, they want to destroy Simon. You think that dragging Simon into a Zoom where you organize different people to be there, people that he is not aware that they will be inside that meeting, and then as they are talking, how many of you saw that video that they are circulating? You can see General Gentle's photo. You can see General Gentle's profile photo on the Zoom. I'm asking all of you, how many of you have seen the video? I'll play it when I come back, but not today. You can see General Gentle's photo, his profile photo on the Zoom. So what are you trying to do to Simon? Are you trying to destroy Simon so that they will now see evidences to use against him that they will not even come out again? They will now see evidences to now repatriate. In this very interview, Gunter was saying that Nigerian terrorist government are pressuring the European Commission to repatriate Simon back to them in Nigeria. And then a man is coming to bring out a video of Simon in detention in prison, having meeting with General Gentle. Chai! Alumero. 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 When I see some things happening and I just keep quiet for a while, I had expected that many of you will use your brain. I had expected that many of you will use your brain. But you see, the more you are given time to reset your brain, the more you try to play damage control. The last person somebody should try to sabotage the more at this time are those men and women that have sacrificed for Biafra who are in detention. And these are the reasons why we don't make memo or we don't speak and say Simon is the one saying it. You cannot see me write memo or make pronouncement and say Simon is the one saying it. No. You cannot see APM make memo or make speech and say Simon is the one saying it. No. We take responsibility of what is to happen here and now, not Simon. Simon is in prison. You don't accumulate more cases for Simon while he is in prison. You don't call his name and put in anything that is happening here now. And he doesn't have to make decision from prison to here now. No, because it will affect him as they will open his appeal case or the appeal file. It will work against him. When Onyendu was kidnapped and in Nigerian detention, someone said my voice is breaking. Please, can another person verify if my voice is breaking, if I have to refresh? Please, I want to know from the comment section, is my voice breaking? I want you all to confirm if my voice is breaking so that I can refresh. Is my voice breaking, please? Because Annex Anyanwu said my voice is breaking. Please, I want those in the comment section to confirm. Is my voice breaking? If my voice is breaking, please let me know. Please, if my voice is breaking, let me know so that I can refresh. If my voice is breaking, let me know. Okay, thank you.
I see Wisdom 1, 2, Biafra Thunder 1, the Charter 2, Emeka 3, Star 4, Mwoba, okay, Daniel, okay, with plenty. So that means Annex, go and change your China phone. Annex, Anyanwu, go and change your China phone. You can as well bring it to our company if it has a broken microphone or broken speaker. We can help you to fix it for you. And we will charge you good amount of money, okay? All right, thank you so much. So, Annex Anyanwu, stop using China phone. Stop using China phone. Stop using China phone. Get a better phone. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and we found him in Nigerian terrorist prison of one Nigeria, I want all of you to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he is worse than prison. Yes, it's worse than prison. So when you are afraid of pronouncing prison, it's like you are beautifying where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. Where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is worse than prison. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been imprisoned since 2021 that he was whisked to Nigeria. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was imprisoned in Nigeria since 2021, when our prime minister took over, we understood that if we have to put anything that we are doing on the head and on the name that Onyendu said, Onyendu is approving this, Onyendu is doing that, Onyendu is the one doing, Onyendu is the one behind this, it will continue to implicate Onyendu the more. And that is why we said we are taking responsibilities of everything we are saying and doing. Onyendu is not the one doing anything, because somebody that is in chains, somebody that is in prison, cannot be the one to be giving instruction and say is the one giving that order, is the one doing this, is the one doing that. No, it will implicate him the more. So now fast forward down to our own time. And also, whatever we have been doing to One Nigeria, all the strategies is what has made One Nigeria not to forget about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The sit at home that Biafrans have been doing is the reason why Nigeria has not abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. If Biafran people spirit are killed in the sit at home, tomorrow you will not hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case again. They will lock him up in prison and throw away the key. But as Biafran people continue to brainstorm every Monday, it is speaking volume globally that Biafran people are exercising their constitutional human right and that they have rejected Nigeria in totality in Biafra land. And that is why they express their disloyalty to them on every Monday on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been compelled by the criminal lawyers that surround him and even Nigerian government for him to even use his mouth and pronounce in court that he did not order sit at home and he's not the one ordering sit at home. Did that stop the sit at home? I'm asking all of you now. Did that stop the sit at home? No, it doesn't. So if our prime minister speak from prison today and say, he did not say that all of you should continue to fight for Biafra. If we also say, he did not say that you should continue to fund your freedom. If he also say, he did not say that all of you should stop fighting. Or he did not say that you should
Stop doing this and doing that. Are you going to depend on the decision of your prime minister that is in prison? That means you are a fool. Yes. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is not the one ordering sit at home. Biafrans in the homeland get sense. They get sense past some of you waiting for Obodo Yibo. Biafrans in the homeland understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being in prison cannot speak for himself and cannot speak for us. That we are the one to speak for him. We are the one to take decisions for him. Because his hands are tied. Anybody that is in prison, whether you are in prison in America, or you're in prison in UK, or you're in prison in Europe, or you're in prison in Nigeria, prison is prison. It is a four corner where you have four walls. In some of them, they are not even four walls. In some of them, the thing is cylindrical. It is like cylinder. The walls of the prison is cylindrical in nature. That is how some cells are. So somebody is in prison, and then you expect the person that is in prison to be the one to guide you on what to do and how to go. It means you are already dead. You're working with a dead brain. You are working with a dead brain because you should be the one to sit down here, strategize on what you should do so that it will cause chaos to those that have imprisoned your leader, to show them that the Biafra you're fighting for is not about those your leaders alone. That those your leaders were just leaders that were elected by Biafra people to speak, to represent everybody. And that now that they are there, they are not the one making decisions. That you, Biafrans that are outside here, that you have taken responsibility to make your decisions and to continue. And to fight on and show those that imprison them that they should release them with your actions that you're putting in place now. But you can see a man going to arrange meeting, bring Biafra Defense Forces, bring many Biafran from, bring here, come and put Simon to talk, and then they record what Simon is saying. Now, they use it to flow on the media. They use it for propaganda. They use it to implicate Simon so that when Finland is looking for evidence, they will see clear evidence that, Simon, you said you're not the one commanding this. You're not the one giving order in this. You're not the one doing this. You're not the... Then why did you organize this meeting on so day and so day? This is what you said. Simon will say, where did that one happen? I did not organize me. I did not call anybody. I did not bring this person to the meeting. How can I stay here and know this person and bring to the meeting? They will tell you, oh, let us play it for you. They will play. You will now hear Simon say, oh, Onyebuna, make una continue to do what they do. And me, I did you. Evidence full everywhere. Ejiofor will bring evidence. Ejiofor is looking for evidence. This person is looking for evidence. Make una do this one. Make una do this one. Make una do this one. Oh. When they play the thing finish like this, Simon will be shocked. He will be asking himself, how did this come out? Did my people that organized meeting and call me to come and say hi to Biafran, did they record me from inside prison and then throw the video into the media? He will be shocked. I believe he will be very happy to give a man good mark and give Choma good mark and give Ruby Nadi good mark and give Azubige good mark, give Dr. Tam good mark, give Madam Vamavam good mark, give Joy Roby good mark, give Obi Obodo good mark. Chai, they have good marks. Yes, they have given Finland evidence against Simon. So when Simon was here, and when our Onyendu is in detention, and then we said, we are not going to take orders or directive from our Onyendu that is in detention. So that whatever he is saying, we will not implicate him by using his words, by using what he says. That time, he entered all of una ear, Abi. But now, You people are arranging meeting, bringing Biafra Defense Forces and people that are not even supposed to be in the meeting. And then you tell Simon, Simon, come and make decision, come and talk. And Simon does not know the people that he's talking to. And then you are using all those evidences to flood it in the media. You bring the video and put in the media and share it everywhere. Everybody are sharing it. Who go to First is using it for program every day. And I now see Victor. Victor started writing the long epistle. Oh, long epistle. I say, make una write. Is it by writing long epistle? You people are giving Finland evidence against Simon, and you're writing long epistle, implicating Simon the more, giving Finland more evidence to use against him. And you think that you are trying to validate your accountability group. You cannot validate something that is unworkable, something that is not yielding fruit, something that is not giving anything good to the Biafran people. What have you achieved and what are you doing with all this fundraising that you people have been doing? Where is the fundraising going to? What are you using it for? Choma, my accountability and Choma are doing their own this way. USB charger or Robert Fulani are doing their own this way. What are they using the money for? All this is aimed at doing what? Destroying the finance of BRGI. Musa said, for you to destroy Biafra independence, killing the finance is critical. One of the ways of killing the finance was for an accountability group to block the website. They block the donation button and say nobody should donate for 3 months. They don't care what will happen as far as Sonny and Okenkere don't allow them to take control of the account. So they block. Accountability of Honorable Fulani divided the house into two after convention. And then all the donations that they were making there, what did they use it for? They use it to pay and recruit the Bubagu commanders. Do you now see how they are fighting the finance that is critical? You divide the house into different segments and you start doing nonsense. So donation that is supposed to have come one place and everybody will put in one purse and it will yield much fruit. You're now scattering it because of ego, because of pride, because of egomania, because of backstabbing and evil and jealousy, because you are angry that Okenkere is the one meeting every important allies that we are meeting on daily basis. And you are angry that Okenkere is the one going to Washington, D.C. That is the one meeting the lawmakers. You are angry that Okenkere is the acting prime minister. Some of you said, oh, Okenkere has 2 positions, 3 positions. But Choma could not open her mouth to tell them that she herself has up to 4 positions. But you people were dragging Okenkere's name in the media and say he has 2 positions. He is finance minister, he is APM. But could Choma tell all of you that she had 3 or 4 positions? No. Did Obi tell you people that she has 2 or 3 positions? No. They did not tell you. Ah, okay. Did Bryson Okoma tell you that he had 2 positions? No. They decided to do propaganda. I want to ask all of you, when Prime Minister was here, how many of you in BRGIA would drag who will meet the foreign allies? How many of you? Have you ever dragged with Prime Minister and say, no, Prime Minister, you cannot be the one to meet the foreigner. I will be the one to meet. I will be the one to have that meeting with them. Have you ever drank? No. Okay. So you fear Prime Minister. And then you thought that Sonny and Okenkere, that they are bingos. You will be able to control them. Hi! Hello, Mero. When I don't control, I control, Abi. Because when I need power, why should Okenkere be the one? But when we were looking for somebody to erect our head office in Baltimore, none of you in America was ready to take the responsibility. When we were looking for somebody to take responsibility of registering BRGI in America, none of you accepted the responsibility. Even when accountability group, Choma, Emma, and Ruben Nadi, they said they needed to open a new account. We told Choma, okay, you go and open the account. Choma said, no, she cannot open the account. She don't want to be in the account. She don't want problems so that American government will not trace her. Bryson said, no, she cannot open, he doesn't want to open it. He don't want his name to be on account. This is Bryson Okoma and Choma. Okay, we say, assuming you go and open the account. No, I don't want to be in the account. All of them run. They don't want to be in the account. But Ruben Nadi had the mind to go and bring the account movement of Biafra Republic government in exile to come and split it in the social media, to give it to university to be reading it as sermon. They read it as sermon. They read the movement of account. They read movement of account, and they are telling you how much enter our account, how much went out, how much enter, what BRJ is using the money for. Chey! Hello, Mero. Are these the people that wanted to fight for freedom? But tell them to use their property and ensure BRGI in America. They cannot. Tell them to even go and open account and put their name where BRGI is. Shoma and Dr. Bryson say, no, they don't want to be inside. Because they love their lives. They love their family. They protect their names. They are no Okenkere. But where Okenkere is, they now go about writing criminal. Write criminal. Okenkere is criminal. Okenkere is criminal. Okenkere is criminal. Why? Because he has sacrificed his life and put his name and put his business and put his family on the line for Biafra. Can you see how evil some of you are? And I don't know when you will change. So now, ask them, when it reach time for you people to come out and sacrifice and use your account and information to be online, no, you don't want. But when you now see somebody that sacrificed his own, you want to destroy the person's image. You see, Chioma is working in America. Bryson is working in America. Dr. Sam is working in America. Azubike is working in America. But they don't want their faces to be shown. They don't want their full names and information to be shown in the media. They don't want it shown so that they will not see and know, so that it will not go and affect their job, because they are working and making money in America. But they are ready to destroy Okenkere's name because he sacrificed for Biafra. You put his name, and on the website criminal, you put Sonny's name, criminal. you write my name very long on your useless website and say I'm a criminal. Okay, Ngeri is a criminal. Ask them now, how far? They can't tell you anything. Ask them, what is your scorecard? What have you scored so far? Nothing they can show for it. I'm still asking them, oh, please, tell them to bring their scorecard and show you what they have achieved and what they are working on. Or is it only that they are working on destroying Simon and giving evidence to Finland by arranging a meeting where he now comes in and they bring Biafra Defense Forces and then they put all the photos and the faces of Biafra Defense Forces, they let them talk. They talk, then they record it and throw it to the media so that they will now use it against Simon. So that they will now ask Simon, oh, Simon, this is what they will ask Simon in court in Finland. Mercy. Oh, Simon, how come you are now having meeting with General Gento, who is of the Biafra Defense Forces? And we are hearing some other voices also that are in the Biafra Defense Forces, but you said you don't have anything to do with Biafra Defense Forces. Simon will say, hey, where did that happen? I don't know. Then Finland will bring the video and play for Simon. After they play for Simon finish, Simon would do like this and say, hey, hello, I don't enter one chance. Emma and Choma don't do me one chance. So Emma and Choma don't do me one chance. This is Okechukwu Nkere. From Washington, D.C. now, he is now going to Europe. Still campaigning for what? Release of Simon Ekpa. Release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In US, what is he campaigning for? And what did he go to the US Congress to do? He still went to US Congress to campaign for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. He went to US to campaign for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Now from US, he is now coming to Europe. He's now campaigning with Gonta now in Europe for the release of Simon Ekpa and still who? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same accountability of Choma and Emma. As we are having good time advocating for the release of our Prime Minister with Gonta, do you know that Emma and Choma, they are going to poison the minds of this man that you see on the screen here, Gonta? Do you know? They are going to poison the mind of this man. So that is why you should be asking them, are they working to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, or are they working to get him destroyed there in prison? Are they working to see him released, or they want him to die there in prison? They want Finland to add more years to implicate him in prison. That is why they are looking for more evidence. They organize meeting outside here. They drag Simon in. They record his voice and everything that he's saying. They now throw it inside the media. They push it down and give it to Finland as evidence to use against him. And when you look at the meeting, the video, you see General Gento there in the Zoom. His photo is just there, seated back up. And then you ask yourself, hey, this one is number one clear evidence. They go ask Simon, you are having a meeting with Gento from inside prison. Ah, okay. Emma has done it, too. Choma has done it, too. It is what they were looking for, and they have done it. We are talking about the scorecard. Now, listen here.
Take, for example, capture Biafra land. Know that they should recognize Biafra so that we all can counter this terrorism and fight together. Thank you. The time is now. Biafra is here, and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released. The Nigerian terrorist state don't have the right to still be holding.
What did you hear him say? And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released. That is what he's advocating for. And advocating for the independence of Biafra and recognition. Now, listen, he has advocated for this in U.S. Congress. He has advocated for this in U.S. Congress, submitted series of congressional testimonies to the U.S. Congress. And now, he is now in Europe, still coming for the same thing. The same person that you people say is working to destroy Simon. He is the one that is going left, right, center to call and meet people that have voices everywhere, to drag them in and to make noise everywhere so that the world will hear. Those that did not know will know. Listen,
him because he commit no crime. And our leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa from Finland, he needs to be released. He's just a freedom fighter. Every country in the world fought for their freedom. United States of America fought for their freedom, 1776, from the Great Britain. So,
and who did he ask for his release again? Our leader, Simon Ekpa. This is the same Simon Ekpa that all of you say, Sonny and Okenkere is working to destroy him. Abi? And you are all listening to the nonsense. But what are we doing? We are writing petitions, requesting sanctions on Nigeria and Finland because of the transnational repression against Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is what we are doing now. We are not recording Simon's meeting with us and bring it to come and share in social media to use it against him. No. Rather, what we are doing is that we are moving steps by steps to make sure we create contact and make advocacy for Simon and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While Emma and Choma is doing what? They are dragging Simon into a meeting where they also bring Biafra Defense Forces in without Simon knowing. Without Simon knowing. They tell those Biafra Defense Forces that Simon say he want to speak to them. Chai! In a public Zoom. And they don't know they are going to record him and put it in the social media as evidence for Finland. That is what Emma and Choma is doing. And Ajari. BRGIE under APM is not doing that. Rather, they are doing engagement and advocacy, calling, petitioning, working in and out to see that everybody hear about the plight of Simon and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You did not hear us bring Simon's voice in our meeting to come and play or throw it into the media to implicate him the more. I don't know if some of you even understand what is happening here. Some of you don't get it. What you don't get here is that Simon is in detention. Simon, one of the things that they use against Simon is that he is part and parcel of Biafra Defense Forces, that he is giving orders and instructions, that whatever Biafra Defense Forces are doing, that is Simon that is responsible. And we do so much to defend it and to rule that out. And that is not enough for Emma. Emma now is arranging meeting, and Choma and Mama Vam 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 and Mama Onowu, Joy Ruby Nadi, Obi Obudu. And then they now bring Biafra Defense Forces in to the meeting. They bring General Gentle into the meeting. When you see the video, you will see General Gentle there in the meeting. They make Simon to talk. Then they record Simon. As they record him, they bring that video, they push it to the social media, where you have General Gento picture there. You also have some other Defense Forces members there. You hear their voices when I bring the video to play. I was not the one that organized the meeting. Oh, they are the one that organized the meeting and set Simon up. They set Simon up. And these are the people that are telling you every day that Sonny Anokenkere is working against Simon. But Sonny Anokenkere has never brought any meeting communication with Simon to come and play on social media, as Simon is in prison now. Even Orabu Fulani did not bring any meeting communication with Simon or any message that Simon sent directly to her or responding to her when she said that she has sent message to Simon, and then Simon now orders Sonny Anoke to drop lawsuit and we refuse. Orabu Fulani did not bring that message of communication to come and paste it in the social media for you to see, to show you that she got that communication from this person, or that she spoke to Simon directly, or that somebody brought the message. She did not bring that message to come and show you all in the media. What Emma did is to call a Zoom meeting. Tell Simon, come and speak. Oh, Simon don't know that they have brought Biafra Defense Forces into the meeting. When you look at the video, you see General Gento there. Bam. Who will see General Gento photo in a meeting that will not know? And then you hear the voices of other people there. Then you throw it in the media. Bakam. Hey, so that you can use it to kill Simon the more. While Sonny Anoke is here calling on Simon to be released, you people are bringing more evidence against him to be having meeting with Biafra Defense Forces. Chai! Emma has been looking for what to do. But this one that he did, he don't surpass waiting or Abu Fulani did. So for those of you that are clapping for them, continue to clap for them. Oh. BRGIE is not waiting for our Prime Minister to instruct us what to do. No. We know what to do and we are moving on and we are doing it. We don't want to implicate our Prime Minister in any way while he is in prison. We don't want to hear that Prime Minister gave us order to do this. Is the one that is commanding us to do this. Is the one that approved this. No. We don't even read any memo and say Prime Minister is the one that ordered us and is doing this and doing this from now. No. From now on, what we are doing, we take responsibility because we don't want to implicate him. He is in detention. He is in prison. So don't use his name to do whatever. Do whatever you're doing on your own. Take responsibility. Don't carry responsibility to go and put on the head of somebody that is already in prison. Don't be coming to call his name and shout his name. Because you hate Sonny, you hate Okenkere, you hate all the BRGI officials. They don't allow you to destroy the account like you all destroyed the account for the past 3 months. Our arms are wide open to everyone. You can see that we are making progress and we are going forward. APM did not need professors and doctors for him to be able to have meeting with the Speaker of America, the number 3 man. He did not need professors and doctors to accompany him. No. He did not need professors and doctors to accompany him to have meeting with Senator Ted Cruz, who is hammering Nigeria today after his fruitful meeting with him. He did not need professors and doctors to have meeting with Brian Marks, the chairman, House of Foreign Affairs, who determines the decisions that is being made to foreign countries out of America. APM did not need any of you to sign paper for him to be able to do this exploit. He did not need all of you to sign paper for him or to walk him into the US Congressional Building, the capital of America, before we could have a congressional first ever briefing in this world that has come to be. So for many of you that think that BRGI cannot achieve this and achieve that without your input, you are a dreamer. Do you know how many people were in the freedom movement of India under Muhammad Gandhi? Do you know? Do you know how many people were in the cabinet of Martin Luther King Jr.? Do you know how many people were in the freedom fighting cabinet of Fidel Castro? All these, okay, do you know how many people were in the freedom fighting cabinet of Nelson Mandela? You don't need the crowd. You don't need all the professors of this world. People that even fight for freedom, they are not even professors. Because professors, grammar will kill them in trying to reason on the table. Doctors, grammar will kill them in trying to reason and have a resolution on the freedom fighting. Do you know the people that you need for freedom fighting? You need businessmen. You need sharp thinkers, businessmen, sharp thinkers that are able to calculate business money, that are able to calculate and plan how we can invest 100 billion and then get 200 billion and how many years and months it will take us. You need those fast brains in statistics, in arithmetics. You need those fast brains that can negotiate business. Do you see Donald Trump? Donald Trump is a very good businessman. What Donald Trump does best is to use business negotiations to win cases. And his business negotiations, he will always put America first. America first. He will strike a deal and put on the table for you. And then he will put an offer that will benefit America 90%. Then only you will go with 10%. And then the condition that he will give you is the one that when you flop, you don't fail. America will still win. So he's going to put you on the edge because he knows that he will fail. So those are the kind of leaders we need. Leaders that can, and men and women that can use their brain to calculate business wise. That is why Okechukwu Nkere is able to do business brain, calculate his brain, and is able to penetrate the US Capitol. Okay, Nkere did not need engineers and doctors to enter the US Capitol and to enter the US Congressional Building and to have a congressional testimony where over 50 Biafrans gathered to testify against Nigeria. Okay, Nkere used his business brain wise. Business brain wise. That is how he was able to maneuver his way and enter this American Congress with his business brain as a businessman. So this is why we need more business mindset. Yes. So that when we are negotiating, we know that we negotiate and put Biafra first on the table and we get what we want and then we move on. That is how this world is. I salute all Biafrans and I thank you. Yes, Please, our arms are wide open to all Biafrans. And we are asking all of you to forgive whoever that have offended you and whatever you misunderstood. We have made so many differences in progress now. Positively, we are going forward, we are not going backward. Yes. And what we expect from all of you is that you key in, bring your Gemma, come and donate and support the Biafra freedom. We have a lot to do in Washington, D.C. We have a lot to do all over the world. We need more lobbyists and lawyers and attorneys to do more work for us. And we are not putting our legs one place and sit down. No. Our Biafra Defense Forces in the homeland, they need maximum support because we are at war. The war has not ended, but it has increased. And that is why we are calling on all of you to join forces, join your hands together, and let us contribute everything that we have. Bring all your funds. If you were on the fence, come down from the fence. And let me say something else. For those of you who are feeling shy and feeling uneasy to fall back on track, please don't be shy. If you have been with Ngozi Orabu Fulani, and you have also been with a Ma accountability group, and then you now realize that you have been wrong all this while. And then you are thinking of how to mend your ways or how to come back to the right BRGI. And because of your egomaniacal nature, you feel that if you come, you will not be welcome. Or you feel that if you come, you will not be given the opportunity. Or you feel that if you come, you will be too ashamed of yourself. No, please, come down from your high horse. Okay? We are very simple people in BRGI. We don't hold grudges against anybody. We want to see you come back, start supporting this very government from where you stopped and from where we have gotten to. You come, you start participating, you come, you make your donations. When you come, just tell me you want to say something and make apology. Even if you cannot make that official apology, make your donation, submit the receipt, we will announce it. Until maybe when you have the courage to say what you want to say. But come, our hands are wide open. We don't push you out. We are calling all of you to come. Not to come and destroy you, because if we had allowed the spirit of destroy, which all of you had all this while, we will not have gone anywhere. We are calling you to come. To come and do what? Support financially, and we continue to move on. Come and support, and we continue to move on. Those that are waiting on the fence until when PM will come out before they'll come back to support, remember that PM's beer is not cut off by Finland prisoner. Remember, I said PM's beer is not cut off by Finland prison. The eyelashes of PM is not cut off by Finland prison. Neither is nails. His fingernails is not cut off by Finland prison and will never be cut off if he is to stay there for the next 1 year or 2. But do you know that your babies, women, and children are being cut off daily in Biafra land if you don't support the Biafra Defense Forces?
and if you don't support the Biafra recognition. So Simon will not come out from prison to come and fight for you. Simon has done everything humanly possible for you. It is left for you to continue fighting on until when you see them come out again. And for the record, the appeal of the court case is not happening this year, it's happening next year. So until when they finish appealing before you will even hear a decision. So if you're seated on the fence, it means you're not even helping the Simon, because it is what we are going to do now that will brainstorm and shake the EU Commission and Finland and Nigeria to show that everything has not been about Simon, that it's not Simon that has been giving the orders. It's not the one that has been commanding anything, that it is Biafran people. So you continuing on supporting here now, aligning and giving all the push is what will metamorphose Simon's rapid release. That is, if you want him out. If you don't want him out, you go and sit on the fence, you go and join Honorable Fulani, you go and join Accountability Group 2, you are also working against Simon. You are seeing us every day, doing everything, calling on the release of Simon, going to US Congress, going here, going there. Those other people, ask them to show you what they are doing and where they are going. And the fundraising they are collecting from you, what they are using it for. Between July, August, September, October, November, in just 4 months, 4 months, you have had series of results from BRGI under Okenkere. Within 4 months, you have seen series of positive results from Okenkere as the leader of BRGI. I want you to ask Honorable Fulani, I want you to ask Emma and Chioma, what can they show forth since December to this day? Or what can they show forth from this July, August, September, October, and November that I am counting for Okenkere? Okenkere has some scorecards to present to you, and all of you are clapping for him every day. So ask Emma and Chioma that you are following, ask Honorable Fulani that you're following, what is on their scorecard. So those of you that are shy, that are with Honorable Fulani or that are with Emma, but you want to return back to BRJ and then you are ashamed of yourself, please don't be ashamed. Come back, join, continue to contribute, because we need your money. In freedom fighting, there must be enemies within. There must be people that want to destroy others and say they are superior, they are the best, they are the real people. We are not arguing that with them. But we are telling you to come back and support your Biafra. What you see that happened in Washington, D.C., where the designation of Nigeria as CPC, I have been playing the U.S. congressional briefing on Biafra for you for the past days now. And when you listen to Michael Rubin in the U.S. congressional briefing, everything that he was talking about was the Christian genocide. Calling on Nigeria to be sanctioned, calling on Finland to be sanctioned. The same thing when APM was now speaking on that same congressional briefing, he was also saying the same thing. They tabled our Prime Minister's case, they tabled our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, they tabled Nigeria to be sanctioned and Finland. They gave testimony of the Christian genocide. And then
The Biafrans that were giving live testimony there, they were also calling for sanctions on Nigeria. They were calling for the designation of Nigeria. They were calling for the Magnitsky Act to be invoked for accountability against Nigerian government. This congressional testimony was what gave the American government the boldness to file up every other thing that have been submitted behind the scene and then make the pronouncement on Nigeria. Since then, you have seen series of pastors and bishops that were unable to speak up from Nigeria before. They are now speaking up. You now see other leaders having the courage now to come out and speak up because we have opened the door. BRGIE opened the door. And international media houses are writing and publishing it. Even BBC that hate Biafra so much, they publish it, that it is BRGIE that is behind it. Washington Post, they publish it. New York Post, they publish it. African Intelligence, they publish it. Yahoo News, they publish it. France, EU, they publish it. Asia and every continent top media houses, they have published BRGIE, have been the one behind the narrative of bringing Nigeria down. Why did you not hear all those media houses pronouncing or bringing out photos of meetings that were held by Orabo Fulani Group? Why did they not bring photos of meeting and they quoted USB charger? Why did they not quote USB charger? Why did they not quote accountability group of Emma and Echoma, BBC, CRC, GGC, CNN, BBQ, IIQ? Why didn't you hear them quote those ones? Because they have nothing to show. They have nothing to offer. International media works with statistics and investigations that they go and research and get these facts from the back end. They see every evidences of what Okenkere, BRGIE are doing. And the results are there. So don't continue to be fooled. Come back to the fold of BRGIE and come and support your Biafra. The evidences are everywhere. The evidences are everywhere. Don't be ashamed of yourself of coming back. Come back. Our arms are wide open. We need your financial commitment. We need all of you back together. I am pleading now, and I'll continue to plead because we need all of you together with your ijema and your commitment. Come back and support what you all build together. Don't stand to destroy. I salute all of you and see you all.
Biafra is fighting a just cause.
See you all tomorrow. They go from here.
For freedom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.
We have 3 former presidents of Nigeria. They all said Nigeria is a mere geographical expression, that is never a country, that the British government trying to make it work, but the people are not united. It's not working. Tafawa Balawa said it, Nnamdi Azikiwe, former president, former President Goodluck Jonathan, they all acknowledge that Nigeria is not a country. Why are we forcing these people to be together? Why they are different people? So we urge EU to do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. And this was my interview with the Prime Minister in exile of the Biafra Republic, a powerful personality who calls the European Union and the United States of America to recognize the Biafra Republic, to stop the genocide against Christians in Nigeria and ex-Nigeria is the much better way for the world, much better, of course, for the Biafra people and for the Christians in Nigeria. It will be a stable partner for trade and for security and for prosperity for the Biafran people and as well for the free world. And I thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. And also, let me say that I will continue my fight towards freedom for Biafra.
Okay.
And it's a big honor that you have been joining our show.
Thank you very much. I just want to remind the EU as well that the Gulf of Guinea is in Biafran territory. They should remember what is happening in Yemen by the Houthis. If the Gulf of Guinea, if they allow this terrorist Nigerian state, because it's a terrorist state, with these terrorists, if they, for example, capture Biafra land, know that the Gulf of Guinea, they will disrupt trade. But we Biafran will resist. We'll make sure that we are free. And we want to remind them that when it comes to the business interest, we are open to negotiate, to do business with them. I think we will be the best ally to make sure that from the West African Sahel, we'll checkmate the terrorists. Because what they are doing, they're trying to capture both Biafra land, Nigeria, all the surrounding West Africa, especially Biafra land, to attack EU from there. They should recognize Biafra so that we all can counter this terrorism and fight together. Thank you. The time is now. Biafra is here, and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, must be released. The Nigerian terrorist state don't have the right to still be holding him because he commit no crime. And our leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa from Finland, he needs to be released. He's just a freedom fighter. Every country in the world fought for their freedom. United States of America fought for their freedom, 1776, from the Great Britain. So Biafra is fighting a just cause for freedom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. All the best from Austria, from Vienna. Thanks for joining the show.
Thank you very much.